In the second video, we will discuss the factors that affect migrant agricultural workers' access to and quality of healthcare. Many of these men and women face significant challenges because of their work and status that makes it incredibly difficult for them to assert even their most basic rights. Since they can be fired without appeal, these workers may fear being seen as less productive by their boss or too troublesome to be kept on. Recent research shows that this fear is warranted. Here in the Okanagan, we know that these men and women face concerning living and working conditions, such as lack of running water in their housing, working through breaks, inadequate protective equipment, and insufficient training when working with pesticides, as well as bullying and physical and sexual harassment on the job. A Canadian study of medical records found that at least 787 migrant agricultural workers were sent home due to medical reasons between 2001 and 2011. While being sent home may be the right decision in some cases, some workers may not have coverage or benefits in their country of origin. Or if time-sensitive treatments are delayed, workers may face complications or even life-threatening consequences. In an Ontario study, research with 576 migrant agricultural workers found that less than 25% reported seeing a doctor for health concerns. 52% reported that their health problems were related to their work. 45% indicated that their coworkers continued to work while being sick because they were afraid of telling their employers. Because these men and women are dependent on their employers for permission to work in Canada, their employers and supervisors have significant power over these workers. Prior research suggests that employers often act as gatekeepers to accessing care. When bosses are involved in translation, migrant workers' care may be compromised because of breaches to privacy and confidentiality. For example, when a worker is injured on the job, the worker may be reluctant to report symptoms or injuries, which in turn can affect their ability to access workplace insurance benefits. Did you know that migrant agricultural workers are entitled to most workplace protections under Canadian labor law? Workers are also entitled to workplace compensation when injured at work. Yet research in Ontario suggests that 93% of workers do not know how to access workplace safety benefits, and only 22% receive information on the use of the provincial healthcare and insurance system. We know that these same challenges are faced by workers here in BC. In fact, there are local organizations working with dozens of migrant agricultural workers who would like to be compensated for injuries that they sustained on the job. But many workers hesitate to tell WorkSafe BC about their injuries because they fear that doing so will affect their employment status. This video has provided you with some information about the factors that affect migrant agricultural workers' access to and quality of healthcare. By anticipating these challenges, you can work with these men and women to overcome the barriers to care that they so often face.